Okay, I didn't check my camera and it didn't connect. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on just a second. Let me work on this real quick. I should be able to get it back. There we go. I was like, no, I'm doing something different today. There we go. Camera fixed. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Grace and Lottie's Elizabeth here. Gonna be having some fun. Hey, Annex. Gonna be doing some more with our friends here, Pumpkin and Spice, mainly because the Kickstarter ends in less than 24 hours. It's hard to believe that it's like done. And so I thought to kind of celebrate the end and stuff, I would do another sheet from there. But this one I'm just going to do with reckless abandon. It's kind of the best way I can phrase it for me. I have so many art supplies. That's why there were so many in the thumbnail, if you saw the thumbnail. But watercolors, pencils. I even have a new weird, ooh, yep, these characters, our friends Pumpkin and Spice and Ray and Crow. I'm using my washi here. It's not liking my board a whole lot, but that's okay. I'll just keep reminding it where it's supposed to go. But yeah, I've got the fun stuff there. So gonna have some fun with this. I am allowed to use whatever I want. There are no constraints. There are no, like, I have this one new thing. Where is it? Because I've got a mess of art supplies here right now. Let's see if I can find them. Here's the washi tape, by the way, from Shelly. It's over on our website if you want to get it, and our Etsy store, I'm pretty sure, too. But I have a new product that I don't know if I'm going to use, but I've got it here, and I'm very curious about them. I got these the other day in the mail, so I'm going to play with those maybe a little bit, kind of see if they do anything.
A new station alert has arrived.
Ooh, my phone's telling me things. So good to see if those are any fun, what they're like. Pearlescent cream sticks. They sounded interesting. We'll see. They may be awful. They may be completely melted because they got delivered in the heat and they sat in my hot mailbox out in the sun. So I don't know what's going to be inside this box. It's a big whole mystery, but also got all my inktenses are here at the ready, pencils and my pans. I've got these awesome pearlescent colors right here that I have. These are gorgeous, by the way. I really enjoy using these. I haven't used them much though here. I've got my whole thing of watercolors. I've got all of my Mondelezas, which are my watercolor pencils, as well as I have these guys. And again, another art supply I don't pull out a whole lot. These guys are really, really interesting from Pentel. Pentel were the first markers I owned and like that I actually created decent art with back in the day. And it was just their like normal little like felt tip markers. They weren't fancy, came in a little pad folio. I adored them. But I got these flexible sign brush. Oh my word. I don't have a lot of use for these, but they are so like, they're so satisfying to use. So just know that like I am really, really, really looking forward to getting to use these because they are so satisfying. Like the feel of these markers is just incredible in your hand. Like the way the nib moves right when you go. I mean, it's like the tip is just incredible. So, and they do work like watercolor markers to an extent. I do have Stabilo. Are they Stabilo? Or are they Staedtler? I gotta remember. Markers too. They're Staedtler. The Marzographic that can also work with watercolor. I can use whatever I want on this. It is what I'm using, the like Canson XL watercolor paper, so it's not super fancy paper. If anything messes up with it, I'm not going to cry because it's not anything expensive. I'm having fun, and who knows what might be created. So, that being said, let me pull out my giant set of watercolors here. I need to clean my palette on those, but fortunately this one has a couple of palettes, so we can use that. We can use multiples here. So this one has, this is the full set of these. Even has some of the metallics here, the neons right there as well. So the big set of the koi, all there. I really do enjoy using them. The swatches that are on the box are pretty true as well, so I've never had an issue with the swatch not matching what I'm doing. Brushes, in case you're wondering, the brushes. These are the ones I reviewed about a year ago, the Fumui brushes. They reached out to me. So, that's a lot of supplies, and I didn't link any of them. I'm realizing that. So, these are koi watercolors, Fumui brushes. Came in this nice little set. I really haven't had a chance to get to use them a whole lot. I enjoyed them tremendously when I did, so I'm looking forward to getting to use them now. I'm gonna pull out the 8. I think the 8 looks like for what I want. And I'm just gonna block in colors first. That's kind of the way I work. Got my water here. I'm trying to think. Oh, I didn't clean this brush very well. There is some paint left over from the last time I used this in here. Just reactivated. Did not expect that. Here. There we go. That's some clearer water. I think I'm just going to start with a good brown, a basic brown, which for this will be what do I want to start with? I think I'm going to start with the burnt umber, which is 194 on the koi. It looks a whole lot darker. Get this here so you guys can see what I'm doing. You can see I've still got, like, it is still coming out very blue. This brush just held the pigment. There we go. That looks pretty clear. We're going to call it clear. 194, which is right here. Looks like a pretty good, just like basic brown. Like if you think the color just straight brown in your head, that's what you get. That's what I want right here. Okay, get started with that. I think I'm just gonna lay in the trees first. That feels like the best spot for me to start. Like, I know what those are. Like, I don't have to think too hard. Look at that, tree one. I don't know how well you guys were able to see tree one. It's kind of a little cut off, but I'm trying to get this. There we go. Go down here to tree 2. Shelly, when she paints, uses gouache, and her gouache 10 is fascinating. And she's the artist who drew all of this wonderful art that I've been able to color. trying to figure out, oh, that's grass there. Oh, that's his wing. I'm like, this looked like tree trunk down here, and I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on? It's his wing. Okay, got it. We're all better now. I'm not masking anything because I don't have any masking stuff here. Every time I've tried to use masking stuff, it's just been a giant mess. It has not worked as it is supposed to, and it's dried up or hasn't wanted to come out of the container. I have just not had a good experience with masking fluid. Kind of dotting a little more pigment in here. You are getting all of my sounds too from the computer. It'd be smart to probably mute that. I can do that right now. There we go. Computer's. So it's the holiday weekend. Oh, are the characters Shelly's characters? Yes, these are Shelly's characters. These are Pumpkin Spice. We've got Fox and Crow are in the washi here. But yeah, Pumpkin Spice, Crow. She is the artist behind all of this, and she allowed me, as I've had the honor of getting to be the project manager for the whole Kickstarter and helping organize it. So getting to partner with her has been a blast. And it's successful. It is going to go through, but it's last chance. Last chance. So yeah, that's how it all works together. Yeah, I love how cute they are. I've got my sticker here too of them bigger. I'll grab them in a minute. The idea is that they live in Cripshire, and that with the Kickstarter, this is going to allow Shelly some time to get to start working on the graphic novel for them. And really like bring these little characters to life. So that is the goal. That's why one of the rewards in the Kickstarter are the postcards that say welcome to Cripshire, as well as the calendar. You can be part of their book club with the patch, and then some stickers as well as the calendar. So lots of good little pieces, as well as Shelly's even got some of her original art and some of the reward tiers as well in there. So you can even get originals, not just prints. And because we went over the 10,000, every backer gets a digital print as well thrown in. So. Tomorrow I have a video, or not tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Oh, I keep thinking tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow is Saturday. This week went so fast. Tomorrow, new video coming out. Back to pencils, and a new pencil at that. So excited to get to show you guys that one. I am not sponsored. I spent my own money on these. You guys can decide if it was a good choice or not. Good life choice, bad life choice. So and have a mega project that I'm going to be working on over the weekend. I have fun stuff scheduled too, but big mega project. Okay, let's go to the other tree now. There's a little bit here on this. Need to get a little more paint here. Trying to think what I want to do the house in. I can't. I know that the house has art. I gotta get some footage real quick for a short. Trying to also create a short for this as well. There we go. My desk is a mess today. Oh, it's also, by the way, Customer Appreciation Day at the Chick-fil-A here. I don't know if that's at all of them, but if it's at yours, you want to go by because like they're giving away free stuff. So. Like, I got a free Chick-fil-A sandwich for lunch, which was pretty sweet. I'm not gonna complain at that, that's for sure. There's a bird outside right now. I know you can't really hear it, but there is a bird being nice, like really noisy. So I think I want to do the sky purple. I know that feels a little weird, but with them being With so many crows, I feel like I need to make it where they'll stand out, and I think purple is the best way to go. What do you guys think? Purple? Is purple the way to go for the sky on this? Avid Latif Awad just subscribed. Thank you for the subscribe. If you are here watching, you may be watching another video. I have no way of knowing, but I want you to know you're welcome to the channel. Okay, definitely you think purple for the sky. I think that's what I'm thinking. It's like, it feels a little kiddish. That's part of why I was a little hesitant, but I think it's the only choice I have. Especially if I do it a blue purple, I may layer colors to get that one right. Get more paint. I love the speed that paint can have compared to pencils. Like, there's something satisfying about just being able to move fast. So I'm trying a new recipe for dinner. Ooh. Okay, what's the recipe? You have to tell us. You can't just drop a bomb like that and then not, like, tell us what you are fixing. I mean, even if it's liver and onions, which I would think would be absolutely disgusting, if you think it smells really good, you have to share what it is you are fixing. It's distracting me. Yeah, exactly. What recipe? Thank you, Gordon. You're backing me up there. It is good for iron deficiency. It's called Nana's Beef and Rice. That's appropriate. Is there a website? Is there a digital link? Because if you text me the link, I can drop it in chat so people can check out the recipe. Because I know you have my text, but you can text me. I was gonna say, it's a straightforward name for a dish, which I can appreciate. Like, they didn't try to fluff it up. Like, peel off? Probably similar, I would think. It's like beef tips. There we go. I think that's got all the trees. Let's check. Tree check. Doing a tree check. Oh, I have a little slip up in the print right here. That happens. Especially when you're printing on thick paper. Sometimes slips happen. Okay, next I'm gonna mix up a green, a good green. Let's find a good green. Well, I'll leave it in ministry. Oh! Had to do stuff. Oh, well. And so she's still distracted because I haven't gotten a text, so. But now we're all like really curious about this beef and rice recipe. Okay, pick a good green. Stew beef, mushrooms, onions, oregano, garlic, beef stock, and red wine. Okay, so I would leave out the mushrooms, and you know that about me, Karen. But otherwise, sounds pretty good. And you just serve it on rice. Sounds pretty nice. It sounds nice and simple, which I adore. Nice and simple. Last night, our dinner, your own concoction. Got it. Okay. No, I love own concoctions. Our dinner last night was my own concoction, which was reusing. So, I cook Instapot beans and rice a lot, and so one of the easy things I like to do is with black beans and rice, I'll throw in just a can of the fire roasted salsa from Kroger. So it's got tomatoes and peppers and all of that just ready to go. Just dump it in. And then I'll add just spices to taste, right? Well, so when I make that, it makes a ton. And we normally have the taquitos on Tuesdays. Go figure. Well, because it makes so much, last night I just cooked up some ground beef with taco seasoning and mixed it all together. And so we had taco beans and rice. And everybody was happy. And then allow our kids, if they want to make themselves a cheese quesadilla to go with it, or something like that. Or you can make it into a burrito, or however you want to do it. We have those things as well. I just eat a bowl. I keep it simple. Oh, I think we're going with permanent green deep, because I want these more of a Kelly green kind of color. Deep Kelly. Kind of like if Kelly green and forest green had a baby. That's the color I'm thinking. So that is 116 permanent green deep. Which is that guy? Welcome. Welcome to the palette. So he's got the little bit of blue. It's a little tealy. Not a lot. It just kind of leans that way. You can tell I haven't used these palettes a lot because it is pooling a lot. Probably gonna have to switch my water after this color because it is starting to pick up a lot of shades in it. It depends. If I go to black next, I won't. I'll let it go. Maybe we'll do the black next. I should be working from back to forward, so I should do the purple technically next. But if we try to mix up quite a bit here. There we go. Ready to go. I'm all for my own concoctions type recipes. Of course, Karen knows how often I do not cook with a recipe, period. So If you did, also didn't see it. I'm trying to add turmeric. Huh, okay. That's interesting. It'll make it an interesting color, too. Did I not? I didn't move. I am sorry, guys. I am being the worst today. You can go ahead and type the worst in chat, forgetting to move my camera. You're the worst. I have a loose hair. Which is interesting because these haven't been real shitty brushes, so. Sweet talk got you distracted, yeah? Huh? Your dinner's distracting everybody! It's an impressive dinner. This brush loaded well. You see, have I touched it back since I started this? Like, it has been going. Huh. Yeah, totally. A new video tomorrow. I'll put up a poll too in the community, so you guys can vote if I if I made a good life choice or a bad life choice buying another set of pencils. Or maybe, yeah, good life choice, bad life choice. look at that. It's a good color. That is a good tree color. I feel pine, like big pine energy coming off of that, right? Okay. Because this is just first coat too, like I'm just basically playing with the paint bucket tool in real life with this. I am just gonna make like everything the same color. I'm not gonna worry about like creating a bunch of different tones for green. There is just green, especially for the trees. I will do a different, I'm gonna do a different tone for the grass because I think I may do it like dead grass. I may make it like brown path. I don't know for sure. I'm debating it. There we go. Pine trees in. Okay, I've got to see how much I can do down here. The reason I'm not, because I've got this giant board here and I only have so much desk space. So in case you were wondering, why is she not zooming as much, is because I can. It's really hard to. Like, I've only got so much I can do with my camera and my desk layout with this. Well, it looks like I just made the decision for me. I'm doing gray. Or green, it looks like now, because I just did that green. I can layer brown on it, like a little tan and tone it. That's always easy to do. See, I'm laying this in pretty light here. Oh, I am using a wet on dry method, by the way. In case anybody's wondering. I am not so bold as to do wet on wet. Late August, like where we are right now. Everything's kind of brown, isn't it? We need rain desperately. Normally, and I found that out when we moved here, is that where I live actually has pretty wet Augusts, which was a surprise because I'm used to kind of dry Augusts. Add a second coat on here and it'll darken it up. See? Magic. Now we have darker bushes. Okay, so got that done. Now the purple sky. I'm hesitating on the purple, even though I know purple's the right choice. Like, I know in my head, purple's the right one. It makes me a little nervous. Not gonna lie. Let's look here. If I mix the permanent blue violet with a little bit of indigo, I think I can get the right color here that I want. So that it's definitely a deep, moody purple, not grimace. Yeah, purple. Like, we are not doing grimace here. Let's try to make that color. The Happy Birthday Grimace, if you know that song, it gets so stuck in my head. Happy birthday, Grimace. What is on your Amazon wish list? Happy birthday, Grimace. 152? Yeah, okay, so the indigo, like, wow, it is totally, ooh, that is purple. Look at that. See, this is the color I'm nervous about, is it being like Grimace purple. So that's why we're gonna pick up some indigo and drop that in there. And now we're getting this moody. Oh yes, that is coming. We'll get a little more purple in there. We're gonna make it nice and moody. That is so much better of a color, isn't it, than Grimace? I mean, we love Grimace, don't get me wrong. Grimace is awesome, but I need to make a lot of this. So I need to have it. Yeah. Look how moody that looks now. Okay, I'm gonna let everything dry for just a second. The dog needs to go out too, so it's perfect timing because I don't want my paper to be too wet up here as I'm getting ready to go in with a lot of water and a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna let it dry, let the dog out. I'll be right back. Sit. Lottie, sit. Good girl. Stay. 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 Okay, go. a shake? You normally do a shake. Take it off. Take it off. No shake? I'm thankful that you're a puppy. Realized I didn't turn my mic off, so you get to hear me talk to my puppy. My good dog. You get to hear her bark and say, yes, I need to go out. Yes, yes, yes. She's a good dog. Okay, we have this beautiful purple now. Look how pretty that is. That is a good color. It's technically a blue violet. I want it pretty wet though. Let's add some more water. Just because I don't want to go in too dark. I also don't want to go in too light. Okay, I'm going in, guys. I'm going in. Here we are. Make sure this is down well. Here we go. I really like this brush because it does big area as well as I can do, like, it's not like detail, but I can get it pretty fine. It is such a good all around. The point is, it's on point. Oh, you can't see. Thank you. I keep forgetting. I'm used to having it on the full thing. I was trying to zoom in a little bit. There we go. Look at this. Look at this color. I am trying to keep my edge wet so that I can blend well. I don't want it to dry too fast because I want it to be fairly smooth for color. Anybody else now got that Happy Birthday Grimace song stuck in their head? And we never did find out what was on his Amazon wish list. Happy birthday, Grimace. There we go, look at that. The glory of keeping the edge wet. No weird lines. over to this side. Oop, I had a little spin. Liking the colors. I think it came out well. I think it's a good. It is purple, but it's not. It's not purple. Need to pull these in real quick. Then we go back, grab the other areas. Pull these before this dries. Oops, a little bit of purple on the bird, that'll be okay. There we go. Nice and smooth. I'm gonna kind of have a little bit extra paint here. Just kind of create a little bit. A little bit of a vignette feel. There we go. A little bit of a I think they're looking pretty good here. welcome back, Annex. I am on my third color. I think the color is turning out pretty well. I need to mix it. It is blue and it is a violet. Sorry, I'll tell you the exact colors. It's indigo and permanent blue violet. So I made it a very blue violet. It is definitely, I was trying to make sure I avoided with it being a purple sky being like grimace colored. Almost done with the sky. Almost done. There we go. Sky is in place. Oh, I got one little area I missed. Let's get up there. Right up here. There we go. I'm trying to blend in, blend in, blend in. There we go. There we go. Blend it in. Okay, I gotta change my paint, or change my water real quick, because it is, I'm not doing black yet. I want to do some reds, and it is definitely tinted with the purple and the green, so I want to clean that up because I don't want to muddy my reds too much. I want them muddied a little bit, but not like that. So you know what, we could go ahead and do the roof, because I want to do the roof in like slate. Let's see what colors we got for the roof. I think I can do the roof without having to change my water. Okay, looks like I'm gonna have to make my own color here, which is fine. Just a teeny bit of Payne's gray. I need a really gray blue. Light, ultramarine light. Looks like it doesn't have a lot of it. Permanent blue red also looks like it's about the right tint. So let's play around here for a minute. See what I get. We're going to play with the paint. Okay, so I'm going to start with the permanent blue red, which is 151. Okay, you see, ooh, that's okay. This is way more vivid than I was thinking it was going to be. Okay, it's a lot. Now let's see what happens when I add the Payne's gray to it. Payne's gray is 231. Ooh, that's getting there. It's a pretty good slate. It's actually a very good slate. A little more gray in there. Okay. So that's got us there. Now I just gotta add. I just gotta water it down. That looks like a slate blue. What do you guys think? I think that's got it. Be good roof tile color there. The roof is in the middle. I can zoom in. Zoom in, zoom in. Woohoo! Okay. Don't worry if it's really light. We can always add another coat. We can always darken it. It's a lot harder to lighten. I'm gonna go ahead and do the edges of the roof as well, just because I'm gonna make those a darker gray. But I want to be able to create dimension on this roof, so that's why I'm starting so light. Okay, next. This roof. Here. this. Right there. I'm also gonna do, don't get scared yet, because this is gonna be different colors of stone. So I'm doing a base coat with this, but then we're gonna add other colors on top of it to kind of tint stone. To make them more interesting. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Right here. There we go. Then actually this whole thing, because it's like the conservatory and we don't want it totally white. So just gonna do the whole thing. Nice little wash. Trying to work this in. There we go. Oh. I zoomed in. I shouldn't have zoomed in. I think I should probably do the gray and the smoke as well. There we go. There's a lot of pale gray now on here, as you know. It's not white, that's for sure. Now, the next tone is the brick red that I need to really put in. Let's see what I've got here for brick. For a good like terracotta brick red color. Light red right here will work. I can mix that. That's a good base. To make it a good brick red, what other shade do I need in there? I feel like it might need some sepia maybe to bring it down. So let's mix 197 and 196. Oh, it's just a bubble. There we go. Fixed. Okay, 196 and 197. Let's get that. Actually, I may need a little more red in there. It's very brown. Cadmium red that hue is the right one. There we go. Ooh, that just came alive a little bit more. Added some of that purple hue in. We are getting there. More purple. Just went a little too wine. That's a pretty good brick red. I'm having to mix it completely myself. Okay, let's start adding it. I think it came out pretty well. I'm like, for mixing it all up. If I'd wanted to be really cool, I could have like masked bricks, but I don't know how to mask. It's looking like a brick house. I don't want to try drawing pumpkin and spice my own style. I know. I would love it, and you should tag us. Like if you do it, definitely put it up on Instagram. Tag Shelly and myself. I'd love to see that. I think it'd be super cool. Okay. Oh, and Karen, by the way, round door. I called it. I get the points. It was a game we played when I was a kid. I'm actually gonna try to do pumpkin and spice in their actual color scheme, not the one I make up like I did when they were in pink. As fun as that was. Look at how this brush is like an incredible all around. It's a size 8. I've used it. I have not changed brushes yet, which I think is pretty impressive. Like normally, you know, I'm like changing brushes all over the place, but to not change brushes yet, I think it's pretty impressive. Personally. I think this red turned out great. I'm actually very happy with it. I feel like it's a beautiful shade of brick red, which is what I was going for. I think the brush is wonderful because there are brushes I couldn't do this with, that is for sure. Okay, I think that has got that going pretty well there. Next is a whole lot of black. That's why I was wanting to do everything else first, because it's a lot of black. So we're just gonna mix up a crazy ton of black. Here we go. I know that Shelly's black is most of the time tinted teal, just a teeny bit. So I am gonna nab a little bit of that green that we used earlier for it. Bring that in just a teeny bit. That was 116, right? Yep. There's no such thing as a true black. Those puppies black. I'm trying to keep my paper down. The washi does not like my board. It's such a cute washi. I was like, I have to use this washi. I normally use ugly painter's tape. I was trying to be cute today, guys. I'm gonna let that dry just a teeny bit while I go warm up my coffee. I'm gonna leave it right here. You guys let me know if anything crazy happens with the painting while I'm gone, but I'll be right back. Okay, did the painting behave while I was gone? Didn't throw any wild parties, try to do anything crazy? Ooh, that came out blacker than I was expecting. I'm not complaining, but ooh. We're gonna share the love on that. Okay, I think the crows are looking really cute right now. As high as I can put him. I know that he's going to be hidden under the chat, but because actually, hold on, take it over here. There, that's got him not hidden under the chat. I'm trying to like make sure he wasn't taking a good spot. Oops. A little messy with the eye. I can always come back in with white. That's what a white gel pen is for, isn't it? Other side. Let's get all of them in there. Oh, but yeah, those guys will be too low. Okay, I'm gonna do the little ones first. They might be hidden for a moment, but. black. I did not mix enough. It'll be okay. Wind is picking up outside. That means that the humidity will drop a little, which sounds wonderful. And this way, I know it'll come. We've been waiting for this relief. We've been triple digits for 3 days. So. Blend that in, hide it a little bit. Okay, they're pretty gray ravens there at the end, but you know, I did what I could with what paint I had left. Trying to clean him up. There we go. I can always add more. Can't take it away. Oh, but I am out of time for today, so I'm gonna have to call it here for now. I'll be working on this off camera, and you'll see a short. That's what it'll come down to. So anyway, that is it for today. No live stream until next week. So see ya next Tuesday for the next stream. Looking forward to that. It'll be, oh, here, I'll zoom out so you guys can get a full. There you go. You can see the whole thing now. So yeah, I'll see you then. And it'll be a fun little stream. I have no idea what I'm doing yet. We may be swatching pencils. It may be so much swatching pencils, in all honesty, because there are a lot of pencils to be swatched. You'll see tomorrow in the video. So anyway, look forward to seeing you then. Bye!